So because emojis are very hot topics at the moment, I thought it would be a good time to do the emoji film tag. This has got nothing to do with the Emoji movie, although I have seen that and I will review it at some point, but all I can say is meh. But this tag kind of exists. It exists as the emoji book tag, but I am going to be doing it as the emoji film tag because I found my answers came much more naturally. So credit to whoever created the emoji book tag for me now doing it as a film tag. The premise is quite simple. You take your 5 most used emojis and link those to 5 films that first spring to mind when you think of them. So in no order, my favourite emoji, the first one is the pumpkin. I use the pumpkin in opportunities when I shouldn't even use the pumpkin. And straight away I think pumpkin, I think Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King. For me, The Nightmare Before Christmas is absolutely the film that comes to mind when I think of the pumpkin emoji. Then I use the black heart. I'm very fond of the black heart, especially on Twitter. And two characters came to mind as soon as I thought of this, and it's just a coincidence that they're both played by Helena Bonham Carter, who's looking very shiny at the moment because of the lighting. And those characters are Mrs. Lovett from Sweeney Todd and Bellatrix from Harry Potter, because I feel like they both act out of love, but they do the wrong things. Mrs. Lovett conceals a lot of truths and she helps Sweeney Todd kill people because she loves him. Bellatrix is utterly devoted to Voldemort and that love makes her do some very evil things. And I just think that black heart works really well with both of those characters. Another emoji that I use at any given opportunity is the Clapperboard. And for me, when I thought of this, I immediately saw Ed Wood. Tim Burton's Ed Wood, which is a film about the director Ed Wood, and it's a wonderful biopic, really entertaining film, and I'm glad that somebody did that because Ed Wood is known as being the worst director in history, but actually like Plan 9 from Outer Space is a lot of fun, and Glen or Glenda is quite entertaining. So yes, for the Clapperboard, definitely Ed Wood. Then I use the black cat face. For this one, I thought of the Aristocats because the black cat face very much reminds me of Berlioz. And although I haven't watched the Aristocats in years and kind of don't really like it that much anymore, I used to watch it probably on a weekly basis when I was a child. That VHS got used so much and I love it. Why has nobody ever done an Aristocats the years later when Berlioz, Marie and Toulouse are adults? That is a film waiting to happen. For my last emoji, I had a little bit of difficulty finding a suitable film, and then I thought of one and thought, that's perfect. I used the Winky Emoji, probably more than any of the other emojis, to be honest. I will use the Winky Emoji whenever. Even if it's not appropriate, I will use it. And I kind of wanted to link the film Pee-wee's Big Adventure with this. Another Tim Burton film. It was Tim Burton's first feature film. Paul Rubens plays Pee-wee Herman. And I think the reason that I wanted to link this is because it is a very cheeky film. You know, it's never going to be hailed as the finest thing in cinema, but it is so clever and creative and fun, and it's just kind of saying, we're going to have fun with cinema. We're not going to create a piece that'll go down as a literary masterpiece, but we're going to have fun and create something that's colourful and lively and entertaining. And that's a little bit cheeky because a lot of people are too scared to do that because it feels gimmicky. But it really works with Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Slightly difficult tag, but very fun, and I tag anybody watching this if they wish to do the emoji film tag. It's a lot of fun. I don't like emojis, but the 5 that I use often I do like. So I'm a bit self-contradictory, a bit of a hypocrite. But let me know if you've done this, I'd love to check it out, and I'll speak to you all soon.